Elad, this is quite exciting. You have just announced this new platform over at Palo Alto Networks, Cortex Cloud. The end result seems greatly needed. Let's start from the overwhelming architecture, and then we're going to hyper simplify it and bring it down.
Back in 2007, Palo Alto Networks brought the next-gen firewall. We did that for the firewall industry. Now we're bringing it to cloud with the real-time cloud, Cortex for cloud, real-time cloud protection capabilities. What we're essentially doing here is we're bringing in everything that we had in Prisma Cloud, best-in-class CNAPP, and we brought also the Cortex platform alongside that to have the CDR, the cloud detection and response capabilities, and we've kind of molded them, rebuilding and re-envisioning how cloud security needs to look. With the runtime capabilities coming in, we were able to really stop any potential attack. And this is not just that. We're bringing all the information from across the board, from any source, internally, our solutions, but also externally. We're able to ingest a lot of third parties out there to just bring it in, mesh the data together, and have a unified data plane that would eventually end up with best outcomes across the board, be it application security, posture, runtime protection, SOC use cases. The SOC finally they get cloud native capabilities. They can investigate things happening in the cloud, understanding everything in terms of posture, what led to a potential attack being deployed on their environments. This is huge.
Because of this meshing in it, because you're using AI to try to understand across all these different platforms, there is way heavier level of context. Walk me through that.
When you get real good data normalized with the right data model in, then you can apply the AI and the entire analytics around it. With over 7,000 detectors, we were able to apply more than 2,400 machine learning models to then make sense of all the data and make sure that everything we get from third parties in AppSec through, agents that exist out there, they're not necessarily our agents. We're stitching everything together to make sense. For example, I'll give you one small example. When you go and you have a lot of things coming into your SOC, you want to bubble up the things that are tied to a threat and potentially a risk that you have. Combining those two together, stitching it, using our precision AI, this brings together the best results and best outcomes. You finally have everything you need in one place, adapted and adjusted for the specific use case that you want. This is the point in time where we're bringing in the data also from the runtime, but also from the AppSec, from the left side. And we're saying, you get the best value for your buck fixing these 5 things. These are the top 5 things you need to do today. This is something that hasn't been done before to the extent that it has this comprehensive data all combined and basically providing a very simple set of steps for you to get the best coverage.
So it really is seeing the value of it because it understands the entire chain that's happening down.
Context is king. Yes.
That right there would be worth it, to know what you can do, and you'll get your best return on investment for extending your effort.
I had a call with a customer today, and they said that the reason they found it so useful is that they have a small team. If they have everything in one place, by the way, if they even use its external tools, but they push it into our unified platform with Cortex Cloud running on it, they get that best in class and best of breed in the best of platform. And then they don't need to go and train them on 10 different tools. They have one tool, they have one environment, they go in, they apply the use case that they need, and at the end of the day, they get the results.
All right, I want to clue our audience in on how to check this out themselves. Go to this web address. It's going to be right here. It says paloaltonetworks.com/cortex/cloud. Go check that out. I'm assuming you got videos, you got demos, you got more information. I'm sure that people can check out a demo with you. Yes?
Yes.
Elad, thank you so much for your time. I greatly appreciate that. I think this is plenty cool.